Yes, I am back in full effect. Top of the afternoon. Let's get my stuff up. Man, I got a little bit of time.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Toon with Hello. I'm a top ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, we are back. I want to make sure the levels are sounding good. And then I am going to proceed. Have a little fun. Have some fun. You know? Definitely have some fun. Now, what I want to break down early. You remember what I was telling y'all? I was touching on because yesterday was last night, this morning. It's really like today for me. But Tiafimo, man, what he was able to accomplish against Josh Taylor kind of exposed a lot of internet weirdos, right? Because a lot of people on the internet, man, after he lost to George Kambosos and then Devin Haney beating Kambosos twice, a lot of people really just, really tried to shit on Tio, man, But see, when you don't really know what's really going on, you have no clue. You're not dialed in, connected. You just go off of internet shit and gossip in your program. You're gonna think what you're gonna think, right? But now with T.O. defeating Josh Taylor, a bigger man, a real undisputed man too at that. Josh Taylor was a 4-belt champion. He had 4 belts simultaneously before he chose to vacate a lot of those. But we're gonna have this fun tonight. I want to let me get my stuff up. I'm gonna play some audio, right? So I want you to see how dudes on YouTube will expose themselves, right? Everybody acts like they mess with each other. They really don't, man. Especially when you're dealing with like internet relationships, right? And you're not really getting it out the mud together, right? You just really base it off of like calling somebody on the phone or texting. Y'all never really broke bread. That's a better word to say, broke bread. Especially when it comes to this fights, right? If you never want to fight with a person, but yet y'all talk boxing and it's weirdo shit, bro. Go to a fight at least together for but hey, what do I know? Well, let me get to this, right? I said this to my mans too. I was like, yo, look, I said these dudes are so corny and internet weirdoed out, right? That they are talking about one another. And like that's how you guys internet weirdos, man. But let's get to it. Let's get to it.
But don't tell me you're what you want me to do for this guy. Ryan, and Ryan said I'm fighting Pacquiao, but he sent one anyway. Or did you forget this? Did you forget? Go ahead and move the goalpost and tell me, but Ryan was a star to. Ryan was a troll, LBF. Ryan was a troll. Come on, KO, stop. Stop.
Said your name, brother.
Stop.
Said your name.
Him, I'm him, King.
Wow.
You know this.
Wow.
This is a very bad one for you.
Damn, homie. Damn, homie.
Ryan Garcia called him out after
leave it alone.
Takeover and pressed for the fight. Ryan Garcia called him out and pressed for the fight. Maybe you forgot what I just said. He sent him a contract in 2019. Did you forget this?
They homies. They internet
Ryan Garcia
homies.
said, well, if you guys were offered Tank and Manny Pacquiao, which one would you take? Yeah, dream to reality. The Pacquiao fight. You remember that, right? Y'all not gonna hold Tank feet to the fire until he's out of jail. And Ryan Garcia pulled away from those negotiations. Yes, he did. But you just said, I'm not going to send contract to somebody who don't want it. That's what you just said. But Ryan Garcia pulled out. Meaning he didn't want it. But he sent him a contract anyway. But that's different, though.
These are your idols on here, man. These are guys that these are guys you look up to.
So you sent the contract to
that have boxing knowledge, quote unquote.
Well, how about you send a contract to someone and let's see if Devin pulls out?
They steady talking about contracts and go to a fight, my God.
I'm not them, King. I'm not them.
I'm not them.
I'm not them. I'm him. I'm not them.
He's him. Him who is who?
He acted like he wanted it until he pulled out.
Him who is who? Who is him? Like, what do you do?
Devin didn't call out Tick.
You know? But I want to show you this. Him who doesn't get nothing done. Him.
No, you're not them. I know you're not them, but you're acting like them.
What?
I know you're not them. You're just acting like them. You're acting like them.
Internet weirdos. Look.
I know you are not them, but you're acting like them.
Man. Clowned his own
You are
homie.
KO. You are my homie.
Is he your
You
homie?
are that guy. That me and you will go at. You are that guy. But you are acting like you're not that guy. You're
Is he your homie?
like
How many fights have y'all been together?
That's what you're acting like.
He's acting like them. Who was
Devin
that?
already be having fights lined up. Who? What are you talking about? All right. Okay. Okay.
So he said his homie was acting like them. Because I guess his homie is a Tank Davis fan, right? Because this is all it's really boiling down to, right? His homie is a Tank Davis fan, and he more or less is a that's why I stopped it, because I'm gonna bring it back, right? He more or less is a Devin. Well, he's in the pocket, right? He's in the pocket, so he has to push Devin Haney narratives now. He's the new bottom bitch, respectfully, right? So, well, it's gonna get real funny, right here. Pay attention.
contract and let's push for
Look,
taking Devin.
look. Here we go.
My brother Kate, yes, he did. But you just said, I'm not going to send contract to some.
Here we go. Watch.
Devin already be having fights lined up.
I got time today to have fun.
All right. Okay. 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 All right. All right. Okay. There you go. There you go. There you go. Nah, bro, we supposed to be pushing for Tank and Devin. I agree.
Yeah, hold on, let me stop it. He said they supposed to be pushing for Tank and Devin. So that's what you guys are doing. You guys are pushing for the fight on your platforms. That's now do you see why I titled this the way I titled this? So you guys are gonna get the fight made by pushing for it. How does that work out? How does that work? If enough YouTubers push for a fight, the fight will get made. How does that work? If enough YouTube channels link up and talk about a certain fight, it'll get made. Prime example of that is Earl Spence and Crawford. How many people talked about that fight for the past 5 years and it finally just got made? And last time I checked, that fight is made, right? No thanks to anybody on YouTube, right? Real talk. Remember, I think Blue tried to take credit one point, acting as if he brokered the deal for Crawford and BLK Prime. We all see where that went, right? No need to walk down those roads again. So this is the narrative now that pushing for the fight on your platform is going to get the fight made. But let's, I painted that picture for you, so now I want y'all to hear it.
What's the problem? What's the problem? So send the fucking contract and let's push for Tank and Devin. What the fuck we doing? So pushing for Tank and Devin is just talking about it? Pushing for Tank and Devin is just talking. Send the fucking contract. Let's push for him to sign the motherfucker. Tank's the A side, send the contract, let's push.
Internet weirdos. An internet weirdo is telling another internet weirdo to send the contract. Who can he talk to? Who is he representing that he can get that done? Who? You want to push for the fight? That's fine. You can do that. We all have a platform, a voice to do whatever we want to do on our platforms or voice. But now you're talking about send a contract. Who is he going to contact that can do that? And how do you people sit here and entertain certain gibberish talk like this when it pertains to fights being made? I know, because a lot of y'all fall into that same category. Y'all are internet weirdos. Y'all are internet weirdos. But let's move on. Look, I have time to that.
Take the A side, say the contract. Let's push for Dev to sign it. That's how that works. What the fuck we talking about?
No, that's not how that works. You're telling another internet weirdo who said, I thought we were pushing for the fight. Yeah, you guys are talking about a fight that you want to see as two fanatic fans of two different fighters, right? But back to what I just asked. For those that aren't stupid, aren't retarded niggas, you're telling him to tell somebody to send the contract. Who can he tell? Who is he connected to that he can tell to send a contract to? You are two guys that barely go to fights. You talk boxing on the internet. You're pushing for a fight. That's fine. Push for the fight by all means on your platform. But now you're talking about contracts, and let's push for them to send the contract. So that's how fights are made? That's how fights are made? You see, this is what happens when you think or you start to believe, like, you're just an internet weirdos, man. You're weird. You guys are weird. But let's continue on to more of the weirdness.
That's how that works. What the fuck are we talking about? I'm confused what we're talking about.
You are confused, yes, brother.
We should push. I agree. Let's push for it. Because I do remember the last time that Dev was calling this man out, saying that he wants all this smoke. I remember the last time that was happening. People were telling me, oh man, he can't do this. He don't really believe that. We don't really believe this. He can't really do this. Oh man, he can't drop his belt to fight for this. Oh man, he got to fight Lomachenko. He can't do this. Oh man, he really don't want to do this. He's not willing to do this. That's all I heard. So now Devin should do all the stuff that you guys said he shouldn't do. That y'all call him a clown chaser. So you're telling Devin to clown chase now. There's people in my comments saying that they're not going to hold Tank's feet to the fire.
All right, we can stop it there. You got enough of that, right? And I just want to add this little bit of sauce on it. You just heard this rhetoric for Devin and pushing for the fight for Tank. Maybe this is the reason why Devin only did 150K. But hey, what do I know? But let's get to now his homie responding to the madness, right? He did say your name, though. He called you out by name. You are the biggest weirdo to me, because this is so obvious who you're talking to after watching that, but yet you don't say his name. This is what internet weirdos do.
Y'all see the title, bro. No more Mr. Nice Guy with this shit, bro. Y'all getting the fuck out of hand. Y'all capping. Moving goalposts. You proving that you don't want this fight, bro. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. So, it's an open invitation. Is he talking about all of them? Is this person invited? Yeah, him too. Any Devin Haney fan, bro, is trying to make the argument that Devin Haney want to fight Tank Davis right now, come see me, bro. That boy don't want that fight. His daddy don't want that fight. And it's showing. And I'm choosing to believe him. So if you think he still want the fight, if you still want to cap for him, I'm live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Put your big boy pants on, your big girl britches on, whatever you need to do, because I'm cooking all y'all, bro. Whoever want it can get it. Panel be open. I see.
Yo, man. These dudes are straight internet weirdos, man. Why did you just say the man's name? You want to go back and forth now, right? But what is that going to accomplish in getting the fight made? What is that going to accomplish? See, this is what happens when you are on the internet. You don't go to fights. You really don't know how a fight is put together. See, maybe if you will go to some fights, man, and learn the logistics, right? Because you can learn a lot from going to a fight, man. Real talk, man. I'm speaking from experience, living off experience, right? You can learn so much from going to a fight and asking people that's actually players in the game about certain stuff that goes on and how it's done. That's big time. Big time. Mr. Gumbo, big time. Both of them are BFTV too, though. That's why he didn't even. He's talking to BFTV, but he didn't say his name because they're pushing for the Devin Haney, Tank Davis fight. He's telling him to tell them to send a contract. They need to go to a series of fights together instead of having the series of debates or whatever it was called. Why don't you guys go to a series of fights together and learn something? Because you come on here every single day on the internet. You break down fights. You talk about boxing. Then you try to dislike. I'm not letting off of BFTV because I remember when I went in the chat one time, dude tried to talk real spicy to me. Real spicy, like, bro, you don't even know me like that, bro. And when I seen you in person at the Wilder fight, I felt your aura. You're nobody, bro. And this is why you scream on the internet. You're an internet weirdo, man. But you fit in very well because when it comes to boxing, that's all that's out here, and that's why people on this internet move the way they do when it pertains to boxing. But sticking to what I was saying, you guys are talking about send contracts and pushing for the fight. The fight will never get made off of your channel. One, you can do as many live streams as you want to. That's not how fights get done. Number two, why don't you go to a couple fights together? Start that series up where you guys go to fights together. You talking about, where I'll be. You sounded, are you slow, my nigga? Are you slow? You didn't want to say his name, but that's who you're talking to. That's who you're talking to. You didn't want to say his name because I just played when you guys were going back and forth like a couple. You was in his chat last night talking about, we're pushing for the fight. He's telling you to have them send the contract. Who is he to have them send the contract? Number one. And who are you? Granted, you was with Bill and them. You didn't even. I'm not even going to disrespect brothers that do real media coverage. You put out a groupie ultimate fan package when you went to the Haney Lomachenko fight. You got the ultimate VIP fan package, and you ran with that. Bill comes on your live a couple of times. You run with that, right? You run with that. But for somebody that knows a little something, right, that's been around, that knows about the things that you're discussing or claiming to discuss, it doesn't work that way. And please tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because I only have 3 listeners or 4 listeners. I might have got 3 to 4 fighters signed already. I damn sure been to more than 3 to 4 fights. I damn sure did 3 to 4 interviews. I damn sure Marley is a 3-time national champion. So what are we really talking about? We're talking about guys that be on the internet speaking about businesses and fights being put together, but don't actually go to fights. Don't even know the logistics of putting a card together. Yeah, a card. Because if some of you guys, you so-called big dogs, internet big dog, but really who you claim you are, you should have been put a fight card together because it's easy, especially when you have the type of resources and funds that you guys claim you have. I'm not saying put on no big. The same way you guys do your little you say when you try to set up your little debates, your meet and greets, all your other little stuff, right? You can do the same logistics and put together a little card. You know, don't, like I said, you're not gonna jump out the gate and do the MGM Grand or the Hula Theater, but you can do, you know, a local spot if you know what you're doing, right? And I gotta say, if you know what you're doing, because you the guys on here talking about send contracts and all that. So if you're talking about contracts, you gotta know what you're doing, right? Is that a fair assessment? Am I crushing these dudes too hard? I told you I was really gonna get on my Charleston White with this boxing stuff, man. Because it's just like YouTube just disgusts me. You niggas on the internet disgust me, bro. Like you're not even immediate, bro. You guys are super fan groupies of particular fighters, right? And then you want to act like you do more than what you do, and you don't even do nothing. You don't go to fights. You know, you don't even go to fights, man. You speak about boxing and fighters' flaws, and you don't even train a fighter. What fighters have you trained? But yet you get on here and you critique, you break something down. Oh, he should have did this. I studied this. Study what? If you study something, you should have some type of work, a degree, some type of showing. Only showing that a lot of you guys have is fight parties. Sitting on panels, discussing, gossiping. That's not work. That's not work. And then with somebody like me that you try to overlook, or you say, yo, don't mess with them, don't do this, don't do that. I keep slamming shit in your face. Work, though. Like, real work. When you say, oh, when that's how I do, y'all. I sit back and I listen and I watch. I say, oh, so they want to be a coach. Let me show them coaching side of the game. Oh, they want to be a matchmaker. Let me show them matchmaker side of the game. Oh, they want to be media. Let me show them media side shit of the game. Oh, they want to be an advisor. Oh, let me show them that side of the game. You guys are doing all of these things, but yet I don't see you doing none of it. But I hear you talk about it. And last night, like I said, I've been rocking and rolling. I got time today. Last night, you're telling another goofy YouTuber, no, you should have said, set up another debate. I see, I can respect that. I watched you do your debate series thing. That you were very well at. You set up rigged debates. Respectfully. But all this, send a contract, push for the fight. No, you guys don't do that. You never do that. You can't even set up a local fight. You can't even set up a sparring match respectfully. Right? Stick to what you do. You guys debate boxing, right? That's what you guys do. You debate it, right? You debate boxing. You don't do boxing. You debate it. So stick to what you do, debating boxing. Telling a nigga to send a contract that probably never even managed the fighter. Yeah, because and I say this respectfully, man. You barely managing your debate series over there, brother. That shit is remedial, man, to say the least. Remedial. But you huffed and puff right here, man. The man disrespected shit, right? But that's your homie. But you scared to say his name.
Y'all see the title, bro. No more Mr. Nice Guy with this shit, bro. Y'all getting the fuck out of hand. Y'all capping. You're moving goalposts. You proving that you don't want this fight, bro. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. So this is an open invitation. Is he talking about all of them? Is this person invited? Yeah, him too. Any Devin Haney fan, bro, is trying to make the argument that Devin Haney want to fight Tank Davis right now. Come see me, bro. That boy don't want that fight.
Oh, man.
His daddy don't want that fight, and they showing you. And I'm choosing to believe it. So if you think he still want the fight, if you still want to cap for him, I'm live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Put your big boy pants on, your big girl britches on, whatever you need to do, because I'm cooking all y'all, bro. Whoever want it can get it. Panel be open. I see y'all tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's what you do. I feel you. You want them to come over there. You want to cook, right? That's what you do, respectfully. That's what's up. But this is what I can't respect right here, right? That's what you do. Go over there, argue, debate about boxing. But this is what I can't respect right here. This is what I can't respect right here.
I'm not them, King. I'm not them. I'm not them. I'm him. I'm not them. He acted like he wanted it until he pulled out. He acted like he wanted it. So Devin didn't call out Ted.
Internet weirdos, man.
Devin didn't call out Ted.
Pay attention. I got time today.
No, you're not them. I know you're not them.
No, you're not them.
Acting like them. I know you're not them.
Internet
you're
weirdos.
Acting like them. You're acting like them. I know, KO. I know you are not them. But you're acting like them.
Internet weirdos.
You are KO. You are my homie. You are that guy that me and you will go at. You are that guy.
You are that guy.
Like you're not that guy. You're acting like them. That's what you're acting like. Them.
See, this is what happens when all you do is internet boxing.
Devin already be having fights.
Pay attention.
Who?
Pay attention right here. This is the important piece right here.
All right.
This is an important piece.
Okay.
See, this is when debating goes wrong. Because this is what y'all do. Y'all debate boxing.
Okay.
Exactly, Gumbo. Who was them? Right?
Okay. There you go.
So now he put the link in for KO to come on. For his homie. Them. Him.
There you go. Nah, bro, we supposed to be pushing for Tank and Devin.
Now look, they pushing for the
I
fight.
agree.
Pay attention. This is why a lot of niggas on the internet are straight clowns, like Gumbo said, and they're idiots.
So
they're
send the
weirdos.
fucking contract and let's push for Tank and Devin.
Send the contract.
So pushing for Tank and Devin is just talking about it?
Send the con. Hold on, I gotta stop it, man. Cause see, this is where a lot of y'all on the internet, y'all fall victim. Who was he to tell? He just told KO. Pay attention, man. Are y'all that fucking, pardon my language, man? I gotta be respectful. Are you guys that slow and dumb that you just witnessed a fellow YouTuber that last time I checked, he's known as the Grave Digger, right? What fighters does he represent? What teams does he represent? Is he authorized to speak for Devin Haney? No, I don't think so. I know Bill might have been over there a couple times. Has he been in the gym with Devin? Has he done anything with Devin other than YouTube? Real talk now, come on. I know y'all gonna say, damn, Shaw, why you doing this? No, because you niggas need to learn, man. You niggas need to learn. This shit is out of hand. This internet goofiness, weirdo shit is at an all-time high. It's at an all-time high. Like this man just said, we're pushing for the fight. What fights have y'all ever made? What fights have y'all ever made? Real talk. On any level. Amateur, motherfucking celebrity boxing. What fights have y'all made for you to even tell this debater, you know what I'm saying, send a contract? I could have respected you to say, yo, set up that debate. I'd be like, oh, okay, we got something going here. You guys are good debate promoters. You guys are good debate matchmakers. But when it comes to boxing, you guys are fucking internet weirdos. But it's okay. Because there's so many of y'all that y'all are comfortable playing this role. But when it comes to me and you talk about me, right? Because I remember you talked about me, dude. And I always told you I was going to clean you up. I told you I was going to clean you up. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning you up. Show me your work. Like the shit that you put out at the Devin Haney fight, you look like a girl, my guy. We don't do that. We don't do that. If you're media, are you media? Because I thought you was trying to be media that night. Because you damn sure wasn't a team member. You damn sure was not a team member. You damn sure was not a team member. To be honest with you, you was a borderline, and I say this respectfully, you was and you know, to each his own, man. You was a registered sex offender in a locker room. You gave my homegirl the creeps, bro. She's one of the top publicists in the game. Yo, you gave her the creeps. She got the creeps when you had your phone out. You're recording you and Devin in the back. Like, who does that? You gave her the creeps. That she got the creeps. And shout out to Blunts. Blunts, that was excellent media work that you did by putting that out, capturing that, man. Because he was the creep in the locker room. He was the creep in the locker room. Respectfully, man. But this is what happens when internet weirdos, you know what I'm saying? Weirdos, man. These dudes are weirdos, man. Yes, man. Or remedial facts, though. Facts, man. Facts, man. Now I know y'all gonna say, man, Shell, you being petty, man. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them do what they do. No, because they're not doing what they do. Like I said, if they were setting up debates and talking about send a contract for a debate, oh, I'm all for it. Because I seen you guys do that. You understand? I seen y'all do that. I can respect that, man. But when you're talking about sending a contract for a fight, you sending a contract for a fight, and you're telling another dude that he couldn't even say your name in this video, but he was talking about you. You guys have secret fetishes, right? You guys are the internet weirdos, man. Internet weirdos, man. Why don't you guys go to a couple fights together? And I don't know if y'all drink or not. Go to a fight, get a beer, get a pretzel, take it in together. Because y'all the same sloppy Joe sandwich. Now you want him to come on your channel. The panel was open. You know where I'll be at. Yeah, in your crib, yelling, screaming, talking boxes. Go to a fight, man. Word. Yo, listen. If Devin and Tank do fight, maybe you could get Bill to fly both y'all out, man. Or well, you R. Kelly, get Bill to fly you out. Knockout, you get Tank in them, since you know you're handling Tank's situation, right? Because he's telling you to send a contract, he can get a contract. So that's how y'all work that out, right? Does that make any sense, man? For those of y'all that's in here, am I making sense? I told you I had time today, man. When I have time, I could come on here and do a couple things, man. Now, I mean, I have time today, man. I worked the parade. My man T.O. and Team Lopez won. I put out my content. Now, I mean, I do got some more, but I said enough. I looked at my numbers. I liked how my numbers was looking. I said, you know what? I'll just stretch the rest if I do choose to put it out. If not, I'm good, right? But I gave y'all what I spoke about, right? Then I tell y'all, look, this week, right? Leading up the whole week, then I say, yo, I got some TO exclusives for y'all. I got some TO exclusives. But I just waited, because you know why I waited to end of the fight week? And it's like I was telling my brother this. I was like, yo, I don't want to put it out. And, you know, the internet niggas are goofy, right? See, one thing about an internet nigga, I remember when I put out my TO stuff and he lost to Gambosis, I had a whole bunch of people talking mad shit to me. Like, oh, he lost. He sucks. So what? He got paid. Then he get $10 million from Bud Light, Top Rank was mad at him because he took that fight to purse bid, and he got way more money than Top Rank was offering him. At the end of the day, somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. But when you get what you negotiate for, it's always a win-win. But a lot of y'all will never understand that. That's why when it comes to certain things, I just breeze past y'all. Like I don't even when you show me who you are, like he said, I'm him, I'm them. Okay, you're them. Don't be them. I already know who they are, man. I already know who they are. But yes, so that's another reason why I waited, right? I just waited because I said, I'm just going to wait to the end of the week to show you real behind the scene coverage of how you really are supposed to cover a fighter and his team. And shout out to WCS for explaining this as well for you guys that want to be media. That was what I gave y'all with the Tiafimo was actual how you cover a fighter if you're covering him and his team. The little presser, I showed you some presser stuff, shows you the fighter meeting, still frames. All the way through though. That's why I saved it. But see, I'm glad I saved it because this stuff that I put together, it showed the whole real everything. Them celebrating afterwards, the victory. Because that is one of the best parts. When he was doing the John Travolta, matter of fact, just check it out. It's on the channel. When he was doing the John Travolta, that's the celebration. The mission was complete. The mission was complete, man. But yes, I told you I had time. Let me try to get to some of these comments, man. Forgive me, man. Blunt said that tweet did 500K. Yes, it did. It did very, very well, man. When you see the truth will do that, Blunts. You expose him. That shit is public record, man. You look him up. He's out there. Shout out to NYT. NYT says salute to the chat. Shout out to Pop in the building. Tall Wagwan, we are international. Team Tucker UK Army. He says, is that arranging a debate? I thought it was setting up a fight for himself. Damn. Man, these guys are debaters, man. They set up debates, man. They need to fight business to the fight people that do that, man. And that's how you know. Like Bill is a real pimp, man. Because Bill, right? And I'm gonna say this respectfully, right? Yo, Bill uses the hell out of them dudes, man, for real, right? Because you see where Bill was at, right? And what did Bill say on the Mark Kriegel interview, right? He used Blue Blood up not yesterday, because Blue wasn't at the fights yesterday. Was he? I didn't see him, right? He wasn't there, right? Was Blue at the fights last night, man? Was he? For any of y'all that follow Blue, was he at the fights? He snuck into. Well, he didn't sneak in because he got in with Bill. Bill got him in at the weigh-in, man. But he didn't get him in for the fight. I don't think he was at the fights last night. Was he at the fights, man? Was he at the fights? I don't think so, man. I know he wasn't with Bill last night. I believe Bill was with his wife. He didn't have Blue with him this time. He didn't have the guy that wants the other dude to send the contract with him either. But Bill was there trying to, do business with Top Rank. He was weighing out his options. They got a lot of options right now. And they got real thick with T.O. pulling off what he pulled off last night. Got real thick. Because remember to play that the offer sheet. That's what it is, right? Offer sheet. It's an offer, right? Are y'all catching that, my source? For the 5 of y'all that's in here? Because it's alleged. We got to say alleged. Because that's an offer sheet that Bob said Shakur, rematch with Lomachenko, or the winner of Lopez Taylor, which is Lopez now. So did I state that correctly? That is a offer sheet. That's what Bob is offering. Are y'all catching this? See, I don't know much. I I'm an actual member of a team that, you know, Jihad gets offers. You know, that's why I was able to use that terminology, an offer, right? These dudes is talking about contracts, right? For those of y'all that are following this and understand this, not the boxing internet weirdos, the ones that understand what I just broke down. Before you can get a contract sent, doesn't a offer have to be made? So that's why I played that out for y'all. I want to try to hear two internet idiots, internet weirdos, internet goofballs talk about sending a contract. Before a contract in boxing, it has to be an offer made, right? Come on now, don't get quiet on me, chat. I'm looking at my chat now. Don't get quiet on me, man. Please don't get quiet on me, man. There's 6 of y'all in here, man. Somebody at least. Does that sound about right? Because, like I said, hey, what do I know? Number 11. We are heading into number 11. But I know out of 11 of the Jihad Tucker fights, I believe he received an offer first before he even signed the contract, right? Does that make sense? Come on, 6 of y'all in here, man. Come on now. Do not get shy, man. Do not get shy, man. How do you get a contract first before you get an offer, right? Told you I have time today, man. I have time today, man. When I have time, I come on here and play the internet weirdo games, man. I can play this very well. My stats are my stats. So how do you get a contract before you get an offer in boxing? Right? Because wasn't that the whole debacle with Bud? And I'm not a member of neither one of these teams. But I remember Bud and Spence going back and forth. They was always signing a contract. But now that they do have the contract signed and a lot of stuff getting cleared up, wasn't Bud's whole argument, and now that everything is cleared up, that the offer, he didn't like the offers, right? Wasn't that? Y'all forget about that now, huh? Y'all forget about that, right? The offers, right? Bud wasn't happy with the offers. And I think even Spence was on record stating that we sent it back over. You waited 2 weeks. So is this making sense to y'all? Come on, man. Come on, man. Please tell me this is making sense to y'all. As much boxing that y'all get on here and discuss. I'm not even going in deep, man. I'm not even going in deep, man. I'm giving you like this is apples and oranges because the deep shit I can't even understand. That's what you get lawyers for, right? You get the lawyers for that. But I'm just giving you the basics because these niggas is talking about a contract. That's how I like these niggas is idiots. What contract? You got to get an offer first. You got to get an offer first, man. You know. But they'll tell you that my channel was small. Nobody listens to me. Nobody fucks with me. No, people do listen to me. You know very well who you are. Don't let them hold you down. Reach for the stars. You got the groove. What did Tia walk out to? Cause you're the only one. Come on, man. But you let these idiots, these internet nobodies, Juice said, it was all a dream. Yeah, it was all a dream. Reach for the stars, man. Facts, blunts. Reach for the stars, man. Shout out to T.O. T.O. is in the stars right now, man. Once again. Yeah, he's retiring. He's fucking with y'all again. You know why he said he's retiring? Because we are, to be honest with you right now, if Tiafimo did retire, right? Did retire at 25, right? And yeah, this is a little off topic, but it's on topic, right? Would he be in the Hall of Fame? Real talk right now. If he didn't have another fight, right? If he didn't have another fight, and there's fighters right now that's in the Hall of Fame with less accolades than he has accomplished at 25. Would he be in the Hall of Fame? This is a fair question. A fair question. Because do you think Lomachenko's going into the Hall of Fame? Probably, most likely, right? Because with his amateur record and what he was able to do in the pros and a couple of divisions, he's definitely a Hall of Famer, right? Lomachenko, right? Tio got a victory over him, thrusting him into star power. Josh Taylor, right? I wouldn't say he's a Hall of Famer yet, but he is a undisputed champion, former undisputed champion, somebody that did it in the 4-belt era. He took his first L from Tio. But hey, I don't know much, man. I do not know much, man. But yes, man, I gave you guys another hour. Remember I said I was only going to do 20 on this? Because I know we're cooking outside, man. I came home. I was like, I'm going to come in here and do 20 minutes. Like 20 turned into 50. I want to go get me a nice double burger with cheese. You know, we out there cooking. And but yeah, man, just taking my sauce that I gave y'all today, man. When you hear these guys, you know, some of your favorites, because a lot of you guys like these guys for whatever reason, you know. Maybe you guys are a little internet weird, you know. But when you see them talk the rhetoric, because that's what it is, it's rhetoric. When they talk about setting the contract, right? Tell them, was the offer sent first? And be honest with them. Be like, yo, you said set a contract. What's the offer? Because right, you hear my dog. Somebody's probably in the yard. In order to have a contract, you have to have an offer. Yeah, right. For real, man. Y'all listen, man. I should call Jahar right now. And be like, yo, man, I just got a contract from the sponsor, right? Yo, Jahar to hang the phone up on me. You know that, right? Real talk. If I call Jahar right now and say, yo, man, I just got this contract for you to sign from Everlast. Your head hang the phone up on me. And he's only 20 years old, but he sees it now in the game. How can I give him a contract, right? Look, as the media marketing agent, right? How could I propose a contract to him, and I never gave him what the offer was? Yo, Jahar, man, I got this contract. Slip and slide enterprise. Yeah, they want to give you an endorsement deal. You gonna sign it? Jahar, you gonna sign it? That's what you niggas sound like, man. Sign the contract. No, what was the offer? What is the offer? What is the offer, my nigga? Like, come on, man. Stop disrespecting the game, man. Respectfully, man. You know, do what you do, man. Have 400, 500, 600 people in your chat, scream. I buy them. Do that, man. Set up your debates. But when it comes to this boxing, man, and shout out to Buddy, man. That was 1980. I was 1 year old. But Suffolk was on his way, man. Look at Buddy, man. Buddy had hair. Look at his afro, PAL on the chest, man. Put it on the map. You see how it came back around? Now we have multiple champions. We're doing our thing again, man. A lot of people wanting to come to the gym all the time. I'm not always there, man. You got to catch me, man. You catch me, man. But the gym is open, man. Pop in, man. Maybe you can find a fighter. You know, maybe you can find a fighter. You know, pop in. The gym is open. A lot of talent, you know, coming through now. Everybody wants to train out of the rec. It's a good feeling, man. But you see, I threw that pitch up there because everything starts somewhere. That was the original world champion, multi-time champion too, Hall of Famer, James McGirt, my cousin. Yes, my cousin. God damn it, James McGirt, man. But hey, what do I know? But I'm going to close on that. I'm going to try to get a couple contracts signed real quick. You know, maybe I could call a couple people up and they can send me a contract without an offer, you know, because that's the new thing. We signing contracts without offers. At least that's what these niggas are doing. But yes, hopefully y'all enjoyed my sauce tonight. You know, I did spice it up, but I dumbed it down for the niggas.
Playing, man. I told you I was coming back to the city of Cowboy, Tulsa, Oklahoma, seek and destroy. You know the vibe. Yeehaw!
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, IBL Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on you.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Yes, you know the vibes, man. Salute to everybody. Yeah, so we signed a contract. We signed the contracts over here, man. That's all we do. We sign contracts before we even look at the offers. If you know, you know.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimukeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, we are signing contracts without even looking at offers.
Yo, Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Is in books now, man. He's in books. Shoot for the stars.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimukeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.